Great crises precipitate great change.
One of the big concerns about the severity of this downturn is the sudden nature of the downturn. This is like falling off of a cliff. Everyone anticipates this will end, right? That is only possible if in the labor market, the people who have been unemployed, who are now unemployed, are still in many ways attached to their employers. Many states have had a dramatic decline in their revenues because businesses have stopped operating. Workers are no longer employed and being paid. This will lead to a dramatic cut in state services at a time when many people need state services.
There's been a lot of talk for a long time about bringing a business sensibility to government. Saying government should run like a business is a misread of what government does. Waste and redundancy is needs to be built into the system. Having a national stockpile of medical equipment is really, from a budgetary, if you're thinking about how lean and efficient can the federal government budget be, that's a huge waste of money. Now we're realizing from the coronavirus report, that's why you have this. That's why you have these things that may seem excessive. There's been this real pressure placed on the way the federal government is supposed to organize itself that has not left space for this kind of preparedness that only governments can do.
So we have plans and programs to help workers who are temporarily unemployed that was not consistent with the way that the contemporary labor market operated. That it right there tells you that we have some problems in our policy that haven't matched to the contemporary situation. The second, I would say, issue that's a real big touch point is how we actually deliver resources and financial assistance to people. Who qualifies? Do those who are on Social Security, who have or haven't filed taxes, will they be able to qualify? There are people who are probably some of the most needy who will not receive an electronic form of a payment. We see the racial disparities in coronavirus now. The deaths are concentrated among African Americans in particular and Hispanics in the metro areas. These are the product of health disparities, environmental racism, and systemic racism. The same as we think about the labor market. If unemployment will go up to, some estimates are saying 40%, it's going to be structurally double in the African American community.
What comes out of the 1930s and then the 1940s, World War II, are kind of a whole new alignment of what government does at the federal level, an expansion in the US of federal power. These moments of crisis do realign the political economy in pretty fundamental ways.